Sorry. Okay. Got it. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for getting on. Me and Britt are super excited to be talking to y'all all tonight because we have a few things we have going on, and we know that this time of year can be really hard to get through. So we just wanted to share like a little end of the year game plan, some things that you can be doing, and talk about a few of the things that we have coming up for our teams. So, Britt, do you want to start?
Yes, I do. Hi, guys. Super pumped that you're all on. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. This means, by you being on this call, it means that you really want to, build a business. You want to be here during the tough times. You are here during some of the hardest days of business building, okay? And why I say that, if you aren't aware, it's that January through March is our busy season. January through March is when it all goes down. But as you guys know, you've heard this a bunch of times, I'm sure, from me and Jesse and everyone, that it all matters based on what you're doing right now. November, December, it's always the fall time that you need to be focusing on your business. You need to be focusing on you getting yourself really pumped up and focusing on getting your transformations and going for those no's. And what do I mean by going for no is that, guys, it's inevitable. You are going to get no's, whether it is the highest time of our business or the lowest time of our business. You just might be getting a whole lot more no's right now because people are so focused on everything else. But I'll tell you right now, they're scrolling Facebook. And if they aren't seeing you putting in the action, putting in the daily, workouts, the nutrition, all of that, if you aren't sharing your journey now, they're not going to know to come to you come January 1st, right? We say this all the time, but you need to go for those no's. And the go for no is all about getting people to say no. If you are getting no's, that means that you are messaging people, you're reaching out to people, you are building relationships. Yes, of course, we hope to get yeses during this time of year, right? I mean, we all want to hit Success Club. We all want to help people. I'm like, I just want to help someone right now, right? It's been like 5 days since I've helped someone. It's like blowing my mind that I just want to help someone get started, right? So here's the thing. Like I said, if you're reaching out to people, if you are building those relationships, that means you're inevitably having that conversation about health and fitness. Why? Because it's all over your Facebook, right? If I'm seeing you working out, I'm going to ask you about it. Just like if you see someone, with a cool new hairstyling tool, you're going to ask them about it if it's on their recent newsfeed. So that's why it's so important to get those no's, because it means that you are in their face. It means that you are talking to someone, you're building that relationship. And you know what's probably happening when you're getting those no's? It's people who are saying, I can't right now, but hit me up in the new year. I can't right now, money's tight, kids, family, life, travel, whatever. They can't right now, but you know who they're gonna come to when it comes time for when they are ready to do their health and fitness, when they are ready to find a solution to all those resolutions, quitting some bad habits, getting more financially fit, getting healthier, doing something new, all those things that people want to resolve come the new year. We have a solution for every single one of them. Do you know it? Shake your head if you know that we have a solution for every single thing out there, right? Yes? Can I get some head nods? I want to see everyone's head nod, okay? That's all I want. All right. We have a solution for everything out there. You know it. I know it. We all know it. And that's the thing. Like, we need to show others that what they are missing. And that's why it's so important to be putting yourself out there. So important to be messaging and connecting with people and helping people. Whether it's free help or not, it does not matter. You are here to help people. That is, first and foremost, we are a health and fitness company. So if someone's talking to you and they're just not ready, but they really want some new recipes, go out and find some new recipes for them. Give them some tips. Maybe write their name down, give them a few tips, write their name down on your follow-up list, right? And in a week, follow up with them. Say, hey girl, I was thinking of you. Did you try that soup that I offered you, that I gave you that recipe for? Show that you care. Show that they're special. People want to feel special. People want to feel needed. Okay? That's why all of us are here. We want to feel needed. We want to feel that connection. So go for no. Is everyone going for some no's? Yes? All right. And Jessie, how are we going to go for some no's? We are going to...
By inviting.
We're going to be invited.
So another, like Brittany said, like when you hear no means not right now. So you cannot let that get discouraged. You can't let it discourage you from inviting other people, because there will be people out there that do want this. We have some stuff coming up that you can be inviting too. So I said this to one of my coaches today. You should always be inviting to something. Like, you can't message someone and say, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? And when they ask you, well, when is it? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, right? No, you need a game plan. You need to have a challenge group that you're always inviting to, or a coaching opportunity call that you're always inviting to. So what I do and what I have tried to teach, y'all to do is you should be inviting for like challenge groups for next month, right? So like the people that buy in November, some of them, if they're buying in the beginning of the month, are obviously going to start in the middle of the month or towards the end of the month. But the people that are buying towards the end of the month are going to be starting in December, right? So, or towards the beginning of December, end of November, right? So, you should be, you should sit down. And I mean, I know like me and Brittany both provide calendars for y'all of when our groups are starting. And I know for the next, I know we have our November calendars up, but just so y'all know, and y'all can write this down. We have a group that's going to be starting for December. So we have our next group that starts is next week with Prep Week. So that's going to start, the actual challenge would start the 28th. That means that it's going to end before Christmas, right? And we have another group starting Prep Week, Christmas week, and that will start the beginning of the year. So sit down, and you don't have to do it that way, y'all. You can run your groups however you want, but the reason why we do it, or the reason why I'm doing it like that, is because people aren't going to follow it during Christmas, right? And most people aren't going to follow it on Thanksgiving Day. So we schedule them out like that to where, their last week is the week before any big event. So now when I started inviting the end of October for my November group. So that's what you should be doing. You should be starting to invite your challengers to your next group. Figure out when that is. And then we also have a sneak peek coach call this Wednesday. Me and Brittany are doing it together. So you need to be inviting to that call. If you have people that are on Shakeology Home Direct, if you have people that are interested in coaching, if you think someone might be interested in coaching, these calls are a great way for them to get the information. They're able to ask questions. I believe we're doing a little bit different than we've normally done. So what we are going to do is we have an event page going right now. We'll plug that. We'll post it in our team pages after this call. You can invite whoever you want to it. Let them know you're inviting them. Say like, hey girl, I know you're interested in coaching. Is this something that you would want to hop on for? It's Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's about, an hour, Britt? Yeah, about an hour. But we're, instead of doing a normal Zoom call or a slideshow, what we're going to be doing is going live in the event page. So every few minutes, we're going to make a new live video. So they're able to interact through questions. And then if we have people that have more questions at the end, they can hop on for an additional Zoom call, just to ask questions. But that way, if you have people that can't get on the call, they can at least go back and watch the live videos. Again, this is great for them to ask questions and to get to know what coaching is all about. We're going to go over everything. We're going to go over all of the, misconceptions and all that kind of stuff. But if you're inviting to these opportunities, y'all, those people, even if they don't do it right now, those people are going to come to you when they're ready and say, hey, I'm ready to join. But you have to be inviting now in order for the New Year's resolution effect to really hit. I know Ashley made a video on my team page the other day saying like she didn't do that. She didn't listen to me when I told her this last year, and she regretted it completely because she didn't get that big boom that I got because I was working my butt off in October, November, December, and she just wasn't. She had given up. And she said, oh, I'll just wait till January. I'll just wait till January. I'll just wait till January. And then come January, people are ready to start January 2nd. Everyone knows that, right? You're like, oh, new year, I have to lose weight. I have to get healthy. Everyone does that. I know every single person on this call has done it because I've done it a bazillion and 10 times and never stuck to it. And it was because I didn't have that accountability. But you have that. And if you're talking about it now and posting about it now and inviting now, those people are going to come to you instead of going and getting a gym membership or buying wraps or doing all the other 20 billion things that they could be doing to, lose weight and get healthy, right? So that's what you need to be doing, inviting to our coaching opportunity, inviting to your next challenge group, sit down, look at the calendar. If you, team up with other people to run a group, if you don't want to run one by yourself, see if me and Britt need help in our next ones. I know I do. So if you're a newer coach on my team, reach out to me. You can help me. I'm sure Britt will be willing to do the same for y'all too. So that's what you need to be doing, inviting and not getting discouraged by the no's. Do not get discouraged, y'all. If I could show y'all my inbox, I know everyone thinks like me and Brittany somehow magically get yeses all the time, that everyone that we reach out to says yes. That is not true, okay? It's not true. I work my butt off, and it's because I'm messaging a bazillion and one people every day. And I don't get discouraged when someone tells me no. The way I think about it is if you go to a restaurant and they ask you if you want coffee or dessert at the end of your meal and you tell them no, do they get offended? No. I know the servers in here are probably like, no, why would I get offended, right? Because you're just doing your job. You're asking them a question. It's the same thing you're doing. You're doing your job. You're offering them a service that you have. If they tell you no, you should not get offended by it.
And guys, I mean, don't we have like the best job in the freaking world? Yeah, like seriously. Like I'm over here getting healthy and fit, and that's my job, right? Like that's our freaking job. Yeah, we have to message people. Yeah, we have to reach out. Yeah, we have to post on Facebook. But you know what? If I weren't doing this, then I'd be sitting in a cubicle, and I'd also be going to the gym for hours a day, feeling like crap, coming home, telling my husband to make me a pizza or something. And sorry, I don't cook. So, but like, imagine your life without Beachbody. Imagine your life pre-Beachbody. Like it was that whole craziness in your head. It was probably, signing up for a gym membership come January 1st, trying every fad diet out there, trying everything, when we have every single aspect of wellness right here in our hands in one package, right? So guys, how are we going to go for no's? How are we going to invite people? How are we going to not get discouraged? Well, there's something called Power Hour. It's the same thing that we talk about all the time, right? What's Power Hour? If you don't know what Power Hour is, you're either new to our business or you don't listen. I didn't do a Power Hour until like I was a year into my business because I didn't care enough to look at a Power Hour or to look and really truly focus on what a Power Hour was. And guys, seriously, I regret a lot of things in my business, but you know what? I wish I would have stuck to a Power Hour sooner. Power Hour, it gets your best actions daily into an hour, right? We can all fit in things throughout the day, fitting in little pockets of time, but on this Power Hour, it says exactly the best possible actions to do to get your business going. Reaching out to people, inviting, right? About coaching opportunity, about challenge groups, friending people. These are all things that are on the Power Hour. Sending a birthday message to all the birthday people. Catching up with the coaches that have joined you, catching up with your challengers, catching up with your challenge group. These all are little things that you could check, and they all build your business. Because if you're not checking into the challenge group, if you aren't being a challenger yourself and posting in their daily, if you are not, engaging in that, then why would your challengers, why would your customers, why would people come to you, right? So you got to check in on there. You got to reach out to people. You got to friend request. So it's all about building your network, right? Because guys, some of the top coaches in this business, they start out with 100 friends on Facebook, never posting a day in their life until they start Beachbody coaching. And you know what? If they're at the top, if they're doing that, if they've gotten that far, then you know what? Success leaves clues. And if they're telling me that I need to reach out to people in order to make a business, in order to help people, in order to keep myself accountable, then damn straight I'm going to do it, right? Like, guys, this is simple stuff. Simple stuff. And it's all like, seriously, I love that it's dumbed down for me because I can really do those actions. I can check off the list and make it simple on myself. And you know what? You got to follow up. The success is in the follow-up. All right, guys? Follow up. If you do not have a list of people who you've reached out to, who you have had conversations with, and you are not following up, back up with them, they are going to get their health and fitness on, but not with you because you didn't follow up with them. All right? And you want those, you spent that time. You spent that time reaching out to them. You spent that time building a relationship with them. They weren't ready yesterday, but hey, maybe they're ready tomorrow. But if you aren't still continuing to follow up with them, every few weeks, hey girl, how you doing? I know you weren't ready to do my challenge group last month. I was just checking in to see how your situation was. Reaching out to them, letting them know that you've been seeing them pop up on your Facebook feed and you took it as a sign to reach out and say, hey, let them know how awesome it is that they're going through pregnancy and that they're so excited about it. What's the kids' rooms going to look like? What do you relate to? And start talking to those people again about something else because they don't want to know that you're just going to keep following up about Beachbody, right? They weren't ready yesterday. Well, who cares? That's fine. Keep in their face. Keep making sure you are there saying how awesome they're doing, noticing those changes that they're making on their own and saying, hey girl, I noticed that, you've been working out lately. That's awesome. What have you been doing? I do that all the time. I'll see people who I reached out to and they weren't ready at one point and now they're working out and they've lost 10 pounds. I congratulate them, guys. Congratulate them. See what they're doing. Hey, now that you've been on your journey and you're feeling good, maybe you'd want to do this whole coaching thing with me. You're enjoying it. You're passionate about it. You're posting about it. Right, guys? That's what we do. Right, guys? That's what we do. Oh, my gosh. Feedback.
How are you? That was weird.
I think because someone signed on. But yeah, guys, you got to do the power hour and you got to be consistent with it. There's some people who some of the coaches that are on my team that say, hey, like I haven't been getting any feedback. I haven't been getting anyone, joining me, no success points, no this, no that. If you're not doing it daily, you're not going to get many places, right? Guys, it's all in those daily little things that you can either do or not do. That's it. That's freaking it, guys. That is this business. That is how I built a solid business. That's how Jesse built a solid business. Doing the things or not doing the things.
Every day.
Every freaking day. And yeah, it's not always the same time of day. Yeah, I could be sitting on the toilet, reaching out to people. But they don't have to know that. You can find Jesse Chip. You can find time in your day in some way, shape, or form, lunch break, phone calls on the way home from work to potential customers and clients, listening to PD on your way to work, letting people know, hey girl, I'm about to walk into something and I can't talk right now, but I'd love to get back to you later in the day so we can chat. Do you have time for a phone call? Guys, get on the phone. It's scary as shit, but get on the phone, okay? Listen, if you're scared to get on the phone and talk to someone about joining your challenge group, here's what I need you to know. You've been in a challenge group, every single one of you. And if you haven't, you're exempt from this right now, but you've been in a challenge group. You're doing the programs. You drink the shake. What is your story with that? How has the challenge group changed you? How has it helped you? How has it motivated you, right? How has the workout programs been so key in getting in your fitness every day? Because it's from home. You don't have to drive to a gym. You don't have to sit in traffic. You don't have to convince yourself to get up and go, right? No excuses. Hashtag no excuses. All right, guys, seriously. And if you're drinking Shakeology and you don't know what's in it, but you know you feel great, then you need to look at some ingredients. You need to educate yourself on Shakeology. You don't have to know every single ingredient. You need to know some of them and what they do for you. Because people don't want facts. They want to know how it's affecting you personally, right? Because they need to see themselves in your story. They need to see themselves in your story about, man, I was so unmotivated. Well, my challenge group was so great for that, right? And, they need to see that they can do it too, just like you have. So guys, you got to get in that power hour. And you got to be inviting. And like Jesse said, we have that Wednesday night call. We have things to always invite to. So who are you going to invite to the Wednesday night call is my question, right? We want to invite people to the Wednesday night call. Wednesday night call is for coaching. This is the coaching opportunity, guys. This is you guys. This is you. Why are you here? You're here because you love it, right? I mean, I freaking do. That's why I show up. That is why I'm here. If you are here, you love coaching too. If you are here, something is pulling you to do more with it other than just, get a discount, right? Guys, we need to be letting people know about it because it's a freaking I remember someone saying it's like a secret underground thing. I feel like Christy Campbell, I think you said it, and I had it on video at the retreat. I don't know why, but I was going on table, and you're like, man, I never knew this is like an underground thing. And right? Yeah? Guys, this is an underground thing. People hear about Beachbody, but do they really know what it is? Do they really know that feeling of what it is to be a part of this? That is what you need to show. That is what you need to talk about in your posts, in reaching out to people. Feel out how they are feeling about or what they're missing in their lives. What are people missing in their lives? The people that you were talking to on a daily basis in your invites, right? When they respond to you, why can't they do this? Why wouldn't they want to do it, right? Ask those questions in your head and then make sure to write them and be like, well, what really inspired you to want to do this? If you're considering doing it and you can't because of the money and you can't because of the kids or you can't because of whatever, what's inspiring you? What is motivating you to be a part of this? Why do you want to be a part of this? Guys, 9 times out of 10, it is because of the community and people don't even know it's there because guys, I'll tell you right now, there's so many coaches out there. There's over 400,000 coaches, guys, 400,000 coaches. Now, here's the deal. Think in abundance. Number one, there's a gazillion people out there in life. There's people turning 18 every single day who need something like this in their lives. But listen, 400,000 coaches, some are discounts, some are this, some are that, whatever. What you guys need to realize is that you guys are not the majority. The majority of coaches are here for a discount or they are here to sell shit. We do not just sell shit. We are a community. And that is what you need to talk about because we are different than 400,000 other coaches, right? And your story is different than 400,000 other coaches. And that's why people are going to come to you for the health and fitness. If you are posting, if you are talking about it. But listen, guys, who are you going to invite to the coaching opportunity for Wednesday night, right? You need to invite. You need to leave this call saying, okay, I'm going to invite the people who I want on my team. I'm going to message them because they are into fitness already. Or, this girl, she's just like so on point with motivation daily on her Facebook. And I want that chick on my team. She seems like a really cool chick, right? These are the people you want to message them and say, girl, oh my God, I have this awesome opportunity. I really think that you'd be a great fit on our team. I would love for you to be part of this. Could you take a few minutes on Wednesday night? Can I add you to this event page so you can learn more about it? Right, guys? It's as easy as that. And what if they say no? Will you feel like an asshole? Whatever. Let it roll off your back. They're going to be coming in about a week or 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years. They'll be coming back to you because you're going to be here still doing it, feeling great, looking amazing, having all these awesome community friendships and all that, and showing people that you are here to stay because you have a mission in mind of health and fitness, right? So who cares if you feel like an idiot for the time being? What's the worst that they could say? No. That is probably the worst thing that I've heard in all. I've never had someone yell at me. I've never had someone say, why are you annoying me? Well, if they said that, then they can block me or I can block them. No big deal. Whatever. If they're going to say that, guys, listen, they're not going to approve of what you're doing. If they're not going to be a part of it, if they don't want to see what you have to say, that's what the block button is for. And honestly, do you really want them on your friends list? Do you really are they really that good of friends if they're not going to support your health and fitness journey? If they're going to talk to you and say, you look stupid, well, that's fine. I look stupid, but I'm still working from home and enjoying myself and getting healthy and fit. So anyway, I know it went on for a little bit. Sorry, I got really amped up. Did I even talk about who you're going to invite? Yeah. Jesse, I'm going to throw it over to you we're going to talk, unless you have something more to add to that, but we're going to talk a little bit about the perks of hitting those milestones in your business.
Yeah. Okay. So everything Brittany said was awesome, y'all. I love how she gets so doesn't she just pump you up? You're just yeah, I'm going to go and invite all these people. But it's so true. Think about it this way, just real quick. What if your coach never asked you to join? What if they never reached out to you? What if they never, followed up with you? If you were one that ignored me or Brittany or your coach, what if they never said no, dude, let's do this. You can do this. What if they never did that? Then you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have lost whatever weight you've lost. You wouldn't have this community. You wouldn't have the friendships that you have within this community. So just think about it that way. That's how I think about it. What if I never would have said yes to this? Then what would I be doing with my life right now, right? I have no idea what I would be doing. I don't even know. I don't want to think about it, right? So I wouldn't know what I've been doing. But that's how you have to think about this. There are people out there that need it. And the whole point for us to be hitting these milestones in our business and to be pushing for certain goals, we want you setting goals now. Yes, it's the end of the year. We know. It's a hectic time. It's Christmas. It's Thanksgiving first, then Christmas. And we know that your lives are going to get crazy and whatever, but we don't want you using that as an excuse to give up on your goals, whether it's personal goals, fitness goals, business goals, whatever it might be, okay? So I want you to sit down after you invite all your people tonight. I want you to sit down and make a goals list. Set 5 goals, whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be all about Beachbody business. It doesn't have to be all about your fitness, but whether it's, I want to have another $1,000 in my savings by the end of the year, or I want to be able to buy my kids presents for Christmas without breaking the bank, or I want to be able to help 5 new people, whatever it might be. I seriously want you to sit down and write it on paper. Don't just say it. Don't just think it in your head. Write it down and share it with our team. Post a picture of it in our team page and do it. Don't just write it and then be oh, I'm going to help 5 people and then not do it. Figure out the steps that it's going to take for you to help 5 people. Okay. Is that going to be messaging 10 people a day to get 5 people to say yes between now and the end of the year? Cool. Is it to hit Emerald? Okay. Well, who can I get, who is going to be on my dream team that I'm inviting to this call on Wednesday night that's going to get signed up, right? The reason why we don't want you waiting to the end of the year or till January to start fresh and, whatever, it's because if you're doing it now, if you can prove to yourself right now that you can hit goals through the hardest time of the year, that is going to amp you up for New Year. That is going to put you a step further rather than taking 2 steps back, right? It's going to be wow, I did that during the hardest time of the year. Okay, well, I can do anything, right? I can freaking crush 2017. So that's why we're doing this Emerald Push group. If you're not in it, whether you're Emerald or not, I don't care. I don't care if you have 3 coaches underneath you. I don't care if you're Diamond. You should be in that group because we're going to be talking about pushing for goals. We're going to be talking about goal setting. We're going to be talking about not just hitting emerald or hitting diamond and holding and, just hitting it. We're going to be talking about maintaining it and pushing forward. So get your coaches involved. If you are diamond or if you have emeralds, get them involved, right? You want to share this. This is all about passing this forward, y'all, sharing it with your teams and getting them, growing as well. So get in the emerald group. That's why we're doing it, because it's not just about being emerald, right? I mean, yeah, that's great. Being emerald's awesome. You start getting team bonuses. You start growing your team. You get team cycle bonuses. You can earn free leads with the Success Club program. So if you're hitting Success Club and you're emerald, you get people that order off of beachbody.com or people that go on the website. You get free leads. So it's essentially free money. Those people get assigned to you as their coach. On anything that they order, you make money off of, right? Cool. But that's not what it's about. I mean, that's awesome. It's just a perk of it. But it's about proving to yourself that you can do it and proving to other people that you can do it, and not just like saying that you're going to hit something and then not go for it. Like, that's a waste, right? It's a waste of your time to be like, oh, I'm going to be diamond by the end of the year. And then you sit and don't do anything. Or I'm going to help 5 people. I'm going to hit Success Club 3 or 5 every month. And then you don't invite. Like, that's not doing anything for you or your business or your life, right? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to sit down, make goals, and then figure out a game plan for the rest of the year to hit those goals. Okay? Because come January, I promise y'all, I can't say this enough. Come January, if you are working hard now, if you are consistent in your fitness journey, if you're posting every day about something with health and fitness, something with Beachbody, something with Shakeology, whatever, as long as it's adding value and it's not just a picture of you holding a Shakeology cup, you're adding value and you're showing people what this opportunity is doing for you now, come January, February, March, your business will blow up. But you have to be putting in the work now. You have to be putting in effort now. And you have to be crushing your goals now, okay? So get in the Emerald group, whether or not you are Emerald or not even close to Emerald, I don't really care. We want you all in there, and we want you to get your coaches involved. So don't just like add your coaches to the group. Message them and say, hey, look, you've been a coach for a month. You've been a coach for 6 months. You've been a coach for a year. And I know that you are, even if they're discount coaches, y'all, I don't like saying the word discount coach because I don't believe there are discount coaches. I was considered a discount coach, and look at me, right? There are people that are here for the discount and that do it for the discount, but we're all the same. We all pay the same fee, right? We all have the opportunity to help other people. So why not reach out to your discount coach and say, hey, I know you're here for the discount. You've been taking advantage of our discount. Would you want to share that with your friends and family? Would you want to help any of your friends and family, get involved or lose weight or whatever? You never know who's going to be like, oh, yeah, maybe. Or would you like to get your Shakeology covered, your cost of your Shakeology covered every month? Because all you have to do is help 3 people do that. 3 people sign up with challenge packs to cover your cost of your Shakeology. And you never know who's going to say yes. So get involved. Get your coaches involved. And set goals. And don't set like a small goal either. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to help 1 person. Because you can help more than 1 person. All right? We can all help more than 1 person. Set a goal and freaking crush it. All right? I want everyone on this call to hit Success Club this month. I know some of you have already had points on the board. And I noticed halfway through the month, people like, oh, it's over. I can't hit Success Club. I'm like, it's November 14th. Like, what are you talking about, dude? It's November 14th. You got like the half of the month left. I don't care if it's November 30th. You have a whole day left. Like, y'all should be pushing to help at least 3 people every month till 10:59 Central Time on the last day of the month. All right. And don't give up on that goal. Like, you have to, as I like to say, I firmly believe achieve it. Like, put it out there, believe you can do it, and then freaking do it, right? Are we all good? We're all on that, yeah? Making goals, crushing goals, end of the month, end of the year, yeah? Okay, good. I like seeing these heads nodding. I want to see y'all's goals at the end of at the end of the call. I want y'all to post y'all's goals on our team pages. And me and Brittany are both in each other's team pages, so I can see if you're not posting in Vibrant Life, and she can see if you're not posting quite a bit. And I already know who's here because I screenshotted a picture earlier, so you have to. You have to, or I'll call you out, right? No, I'm kidding. But I love y'all, and we're doing. And Hi, Elaine. I didn't notice you were on. We're doing this to help y'all. Okay, we're doing this Emerald Push to help you. This isn't about you being Emerald. Doesn't necessarily help us, right? It just gets you to that next level, and then you just keep building your business. You being Emerald, you make more money, right? Which is not that's not why we're here, but that's a perk of it. I mean, we all gotta pay bills. We all gotta eat. It's Christmas coming up, right? We gotta buy Christmas presents. Gotta go Christmas shopping. And I don't want y'all breaking y'all's bank because I know I used to do that all the time. So set that goal. Set that goal to hit Emerald. Set that goal to lose another 5 pounds or whatever it might be. Set a goal. If none of that resonates with you, set a goal to get in a workout every day and to not use excuses or to not cheat on your meal plan or whatever it might be. All right. Set goals and crush them. Because this year, we're going to end this year as strong as we can. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, I'm busy. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. I know. Trust me. I'm there with you. But we got to
have Thanksgiving and Christmas too.
And Christmas. I keep forgetting Christmas. Whatever. It's the holidays. So it happens. Yeah, we all have Christmas. I have Christmas. Brittany has Christmas, right? Canada, you all have Christmas, right? Yeah, they have Christmas in Canada, okay? Something a little bit. So, everyone has Christmas. Everyone has lives. But there's no reason. You don't think Bonnie Engel and like the top 10 have Christmas? No, they do. They get it, all right? So that's what we want you to do. If y'all have any questions, let us know. Again, Wednesday night is our coach sneak peek call. We're also going to do a little sneak peek into our challenge group because prep week starts next Monday. So if y'all have people that are interested or on the fence a little bit, whatever, tell them about the sneak peek. We'll get them plugged in and they can see what our challenge groups are about. But go live on your Facebook page or make a video about what a challenge group is. People don't know what challenge groups are, y'all. Talk about them. That's a great post. Post idea. There you go. I just gave you one.
Awesome. Yeah, no, everything Jesse said, spot on. Guys, we all have lives. We all have things that we're doing. Just remember to keep your goals at the forefront of what you're doing. Is what you're doing right this second, is what you're doing, after work, is what you're doing during your lunch break. Is it going to help you in your future and your business, right? You got to keep all of that good stuff in mind. What is going to help you? If, skipping something, skipping going out one night or something like that, is that sacrifice worth it? Are some of the sacrifices that you make right now worth the big payoff in the end, the big, building your business, the helping other people, whatever you want with this business is truly available to you. But you have to, sometimes there will be sacrifices made. And all of the top coaches, you won't see them not talking about sacrifices they've made to get there. And maybe you don't want to be a top coach, and that's cool. Maybe you just want to make $50 extra a week and help a few people, and make sure that you're staying accountable to your goals. That's cool. But guys, it takes work. Just like anything takes work. All right. So that's it for me. Jesse, you good?
I'm good. Does anyone have any questions about anything to do with any of the stuff that we just said?
Thanks for taking some time out of your night. Have a wonderful evening. I know that next weekend is Jesse's in-person Teamsgiving because she has all those New Orleans peeps, and our Teamsgiving is going on via Zoom. So I hope to see you guys there. It's in our team page. So, all right, guys. Love you.
Bye, y'all. Good night.